Hey, what's up? This is TJ Lavin, and you're watching Ace's Challenge Recap. Be sure to check it out. She's one of the best girls I've ever seen do a recap on the show. She's amazing. Check it out. Thanks a lot, Ace, for all your support.
Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Ace here with week 6 of your recaps of the challenge free agents, y'all. I haven't had a drink in a week, and isn't this one pretty? My wife just made it for me. Yes, people in the comments, I have a wife. Yes, I'm a lesbian. She says wife, just like, That's because I have one. Isn't this a pretty drink? First, I want to give a huge shout out to TJ Lavin, y'all, for that awesome intro that he just made for me. I love you too, TJ. I think that you're awesome, and you're half of the reason why I watch this shit show of a challenge. Just kidding, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I can't get enough of it. Also, I thought that because you made me that awesome intro, I would bust a Head Rush shirt today, so this is the one I'm wearing. I love Head Rush. You guys go follow them. Go follow TJ. Go hang out with him on Twitter. He's awesome. He's always retweeting and talking to people. You guys want to be in on that. So go down there to the description and follow him on all his social medias. Follow Head Rush. Get yourself a shirt. It's awesome. Everything is so awesome. Okay, let's talk about last night's episode because it was the trivia episode and everybody thinks that's awesome. The episode starts off with Teresa talking about how Laurel hates her and how her and Devin are going to get Laurel out of this game. I don't think that's gonna happen. Do you? The drinking started 2 minutes into last night's episode, which always makes me happy. I love when they drink early. I don't know why I hate alcohol. Oh, and it's John A's birthday. Happy birthday, John A. I feel like when I say John A, I need to say John A because there's too many Johnnies. There's like John A, Johnny, and Johnny, not Bananas. So during the beginning drinking, like I said, it's John A's birthday. Also, Bananas is telling Devin that she's like 99% more confident than the other people in the house. And Nani and Anissa are making out in the van ride home. Yes, I said the van ride home. I love when everybody rides home in the van because shit always goes down. Somebody's getting knocked out. This happens in the real world too. Whenever they go somewhere and they all get back in the van, nothing good happens. People get knocked out, people make out. There might be people making out while people are getting knocked out. I'm sure that's happened before. So I guess Jordan was whining about something and Bananas was getting aggravated and CT finally stepped up and was like, yo dude, shut the fuck up. Then he was all like, sign a release so I could beat your head in. And Jordan was like, no, I'm not doing that. The difference between these two separate van rides is fucking hilarious. One van is silence and complete anger amongst everybody, and the other van is like a party make-out orgy fest. Which van would you rather have rode home in? Tell me down in the comments. That's fun, right? Tell me that down there. So the next morning before the challenge, Jordan is talking to Laurel about what happened with him and CT, and he had this to say about CT.
CT is so caught up with playing the role of CT tough guy. I punch people in the face.
CT is CT tough guy. He has punched people in the face. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm sure if he hasn't done it on the challenge, he has done it. He punches people in the face. He's just that guy. Obviously, Jordan does not know who CT is. Anyway, let's get into the challenge. It starts off and they find out that it's an individual game. What? Everybody gets to play for themselves for once because this is free agents. And I think up until now, we have not seen people play for themselves yet. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't tell me that shit in the comments and be like, Ace, you're incorrect. So like, please know what you're talking about before you start talking. Don't do that. I will thumbs down your comment so hard. And the challenge is something that we all wait for in every season of the challenge. It's the trivia challenge. It was a silent scream. Did you hear that? No, because it was silent. There's a structure suspended over the water and everybody's gonna sit in these, well, they're not sitting in anything. They're actually just, their feet are on a plank and they're just like suspended above the water. And then as soon as they get like some answers wrong or something, TJ pulls that magic rope and they go flying into the water below. I love and hate this episode because this is always a bitch for the recaps because I'm like, oh god, I have to talk about I have to write down all these fucking questions that TJ's asking them and then everybody's answers and it's so hard to keep track of. So we're just gonna like talk about the funniest ones, okay? You guys watched the episode. If you didn't, and you still watch these recaps, first, I love you because that's dedication to me if you're not watching the recap and then you're watching this. But second, I'm sorry because I can't go over everybody's questions. But I wrote down the funniest ones. CT was up first and he got his question right. It was, what is the original language of Uruguay? I can't even say Uruguay. Is that even right? I would suck at this challenge. I would get every answer wrong. I'm just telling you guys right now, I am not a smart cookie. This is not my thing. Leroy got asked to spell disguise. He couldn't do that. I love when they ask people to spell things because I feel like if I'm suspended above the water and I have to spell something, like I'm automatically just gonna get so nervous that I'm not even gonna be able to spell cat. K-A-T. Ah! Then CT asked Bananas, what is the official language spoken in Australia? Johnny Bananas thinks that it is Dutch that they speak in Australia, and TJ had something to say about that.
Jesus Christ, it's English!
I like how they bleeped out TJ's Christ. They're like, Jesus, beep, it's English! But I love Johnny afterward. He was like,
Believe me, the stupidity that I feel is punishment enough.
Johnny Not Bananas does not know what kind of vitamins you get from the sun. Even I knew that. I know that it's not vitamin C. You're not getting doused in fucking oranges falling from the sky. Swift knows what's the hardest substance in your body is. Still didn't say that right, but we're gonna roll with it. He knows that it's your teeth, but who cares what Swift knows? That's what I thought. Moving on. Zach went on to get a Sleeping Beauty question right because he's really into Disney princesses. Hashtag no shame. He does not have any. Jordan got the capital of Italy wrong. I thought he doesn't get anything wrong. Leroy got who was the third president of the United States wrong, and he falls into the water. I wouldn't have known that either, and I'm really embarrassed to say that. But anyways, then Johnny Not Bananas got something wrong and he fell in the water, so those two are out. All the other guys are doing well until Jordan gets another one wrong and he goes into the water. But he goes out with a bang because he does a fucking super duper backflip into the water. Like when he's ready, he's like, all right, TJ, I'm going into the water. No one was impressed. TJ is hilarious in this episode, man. I love that he keeps screaming at people for getting answers wrong that they should get right, I guess. And I also love that he keeps fucking with everybody when he's like, oh, you think that's it? You're right. And they're like, ah, they think they're gonna fall into it. Anyway, TJ's fucking hilarious in this episode. That's why I wanted him to do an intro for this episode, because it makes sense. CT falls in. I don't remember what he got wrong. One of the best questions asked was when TJ asked Johnny Bananas who was Katy Perry's first husband. Johnny Bananas did know that that was Russell Brand, and TJ had this to say about it.
Correct! You guys thought you didn't know anything.
Kahada cannot spell svelte, and neither can I because I wrote it in this document, and I wrote S-V-E-L-T, and it has a red line underneath it, so I know that I'm incorrect. Let's see what it really is. S-V-E-L-T. Oh, there's an E on the end. The wife back here is like, there's an E on the end.
I don't know that, I just knew that in the show.
What even is spelt? I spelt you very much. Poor Preston got a question about the Super Bowl and he is like, why didn't I get a question about Pride Festival? Falls in. Bananas falls in and now it's just Zach and Swift left. Swift thinks he's gonna take this one home, but then he cannot spell exacerbating. So Zach does the best out of the dudes. He is smart as and who knew about that? Zach was holding out on all of us on his intelligence. We just thought that he had muscles and that he had long, pretty hair. Camilla doesn't know what the longest bone in her body is, neither do I, so no hating there. She thinks it's the bone in her thighs, and TJ's like, well, what is that bone called? And she's like, my thigh bone? And he's like, nope. Femur. And now Camilla is crying and she's so sad, you guys. Oh my god. She hates trivia or something. I feel like I've seen her cry in trivia before. Am I right or am I not right? Somebody tell me down in the I know you guys will tell me anyway if I'm not right. Tell me if I'm right down in the comments, please. Anyway, poor baby, I want to hug her. She looks so sad. I don't know if it's because she's gonna fall into the water. I don't know if it's because she just hates trivia or what, but she does not like this challenge. Laurel thinks the largest state in the United States is Texas, which I would have also said it is not. It is Alaska. I should know that because I watch Alaskan State Troopers and it's very fucking big. I don't realize that Alaska is the size of the biggest state in the United States. Jessica gets this question from TJ. What can be a box containing treasure or a part of your body? And she's like, I thought this was trivia, not riddles. That is pretty funny. I don't know what I would have guessed to that. What can be a box containing a treasure or be part of your body? Your vagina. Teresa gets asked, what's the largest country in the world? She says Canada, but it's Russia. That's not even the funny part. The funny part is what she said about Russia afterwards.
Whoever thinks of Russia, like, I forgot they even exist.
Oh my god. She obviously didn't watch the Olympics. Cara Maria gets asked, what continent does the USA belong to? And she's like, she just flips off the question. She's like, fuck you question. That's exactly what I would have done. It's like not even try to answer. Just be like, oh god, I'm gonna get that wrong. Fuck off, you question. Camilla gets asked, what is the capital of California? And she gets so scared and she's just crying again. She's shaking and she's gonna get this wrong. And she answers Los Angeles to try to answer. And no, Camilla's going swimming. TJ making people keep thinking that they're getting answers wrong is hilarious. He straight up tells Cara Maria,
You don't get this right, and you're going to the draw. And you suck at the draw.
don't hold back at all, TJ. Don't hold back. Anissa gets one wrong and TJ pulls the rope for her to fall into the water and then he uncontrollably cannot stop laughing. It's fucking hilarious. Nani gets another one wrong and she falls into the water and now she's finally smiling. She comes out of the water and she's like, laughing and smiling. I guess she was just like scared up there and then when she finally hit the water, she was like, oh god, I can breathe, it's over. Janae is so smart, you guys. I had no idea. Janae is so smart, you guys. I forgot that I have to say it like that. She would be the best person for a Di Serono commercial.
Di Serono on the rocks with Jeanne.
But she's never seen Gossip Girl, so we can't be friends. Laurel gets the question, what does REM stand for? And this was hilarious to me because she's like, radio electronic music? And TJ is like, oh my god, that was great. Did you just like make that up? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, it's wrong, and drops her into the water. And REM actually stands for Rapid Eye Movements, which I never thought of before. Sheena just told me what songs REM sings, and now I remember who they are. What are they again?
The Losing My Religion and Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon.
That's them in the corner.
Oh,
Spotlight.
that's them in the
Losing
corner of
Their
the
Religion.
spotlight.
Those rapid eye movements.
So now I just see them like losing my religion. And don't they sing Everybody Hurts?
Yep.
Everybody hurts.
That's really emo music.
Really emo music. Anyway, they're rapid eye movements. Now I can just see them singing, doing nothing but blinking. Devin was right on what year MTV started. Go girl, that was the golden question. Cara Maria, what is Muhammad Ali's real name? And she's like, Muhammad Ghali, Muhammad Ghali, Muhammad Ghali. What is she saying? Like I can't even understand what's coming out of her mouth. She's saying two names, but it really sounds like Muhammad Ghali. Anyway, she falls into the water. It's Devin versus Janae in the end. Janae gets the question, what is the longest running race in the Olympic Games? And she gets that wrong. She falls in. Devin wins. Devin, you so smart, girl. She's really just excited that she didn't have to get her hair wet because I think that's better than like winning the challenge to her. She's like, I did not have to get my hair wet. This is amazing. Back at the house, Zach is planning on voting in Swift because he is not a good competitor or athlete. Devin is sending in Laurel because she's friends with Teresa and she already has agreements with the other two. But then she sits down to tell Laurel that she's going to send her in and Laurel's like, oh no, you're not. And this is why. She busts out a list and she's like, these are the people on my hit list and you're way down here. So do you think that's smart to send me in? Nope. And she's calm as fuck. And I don't think Devin's gonna send her in anymore. On the fake commercial break, everybody is thinking that Laurel is acting crazier on this challenge because she's preggers by Jordan. And Bananas has some quote in there about how Laurel's scared if she has a baby that it will come out with one hand, which is fucked up. Johnny Bananas, you need to stop with those comments. They're not cool, bro. Not cool. At the deliberation, Zach and Devin both agree on Swift and throw him into the elimination. And Devin chooses Teresa over Laurel and Zach goes with her. So now Teresa is in the elimination. Laurel is pretty stoked about it and I can't lie. I am too. Teresa who? But she's gonna come back and she's gonna be the biggest biatch. She made sure to tell us. Biatch. She couldn't even say bitch. Biatch. The elimination is that tug-of-war thing where like two people lay on the ground for an hour and we have to watch it. This one annoys me. So you know what time it is. Let's kill bitches in the draw. Nani, no kill. CT, no kill. CT doesn't even think or stop walking when he does the kill card. He just walks up, flips it, keeps moving. He doesn't even look at it. It's his thing. Anissa, no kill. Jordan, kill. Side note, Swift thinks he's gonna destroy Jordan, and that's funny. Camilla, kill. That kind of hurt too. Poor Camilla, she didn't go with her first instinct. You always go with your first instinct. I'm whispering a lot in this recap. I love how Kahada calls Swift Mr. Swift in his little country accent.
Mr. Swift, Mr. Swift.
It's fucking funny. Boys go first in this elimination round, and before it even fucking begins, Jordan wins. Okay, that's how fast that it was. Like, they ran, they fought for like a second and a half. Jordan wins. Swift goes home, even though he was talking all that mad shit. Bro, I won't be sad to see Swift go. I don't really care about him, yo. It's my rap of the night. So it's the girls' turn. Teresa gets to the rope first, and her motivation behind wanting to win is wanting to go back into the house and show Laurel that she's a true competitor. Oh, and Devin too, because Devin backstabbed her. Camilla is just laying in the sand, crying, whimpering, and Teresa is like inching closer and closer to the bell, and I'm just like, oh, who is Teresa? Get up! Get up! And then like Camilla's little outtakes where she's like,
I'm struggling to stay in the game.
dude, I just love her accent. Like, sometimes when she says certain stuff, like, I just cry, almost cry laughing because it's just so funny, especially when she screams. But when she said that, like, and she was losing and she was so sad, and I was just laughing because of that what she said right there.
I'm struggling to stay in the game.
Oh, this girl, Teresa, wins against Camilla, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Where was that angry, crazy Camilla that we all love? She needed to be fiery little Camilla, you know? That Camilla was just not there last night. She was just laying in the ground, crying and sad, and I wanted to just give her a hug. But everybody has their times. I guess this was Teresa's time, wherever she came from. And so she's got a big head now, and she's back in the house, so we all better watch out because she's gonna be a biatch. Anyway, that was it for last night's challenge. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy the trivia. I enjoyed TJ's comments during the trivia, and I'm really enjoying this drink right now. And I just wanted you guys to know. So please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Sorry I'm being so annoying. And I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to follow TJ on Twitter and tell him that you watched the recaps and that you're really excited that he made an intro. Tag him on Twitter at TJ Lavin. And tell him that you watched him in Ace's recap. That's not that hard. Just I'll form the tweet for you guys. Just click the link, the first link in the description. It'll say tweet this link. You tweet that, okay? Deal? Deal. I'll see you guys next week for another recap of the challenge. And until then, you know the drill. Peace out.
Hey guys, this is Jasmine from Free Agents. Sorry, I'm a little hungover right now from watching the show, but you're watching Aces, Free Agents, The Challenge, Recap, Team AC, fuck bitches.